The Wasteland is far more dangerous than I ever could have imagined after stepping out of Vault 101. Everything out here seems built to kill me. Until I find better weapons and some armor worth the name, I'm keeping close to Megaton. If I take a bad hit, I need to be able to stumble back to town before I bleed out. The people there may not know me well, but a few caps will buy a doctor's aid. I cannot stop thinking about Dad. Wherever he is, I hope he is better prepared for this than I am. If these horrors roam the wastes, he could be in real danger. I have to believe he knows what he is doing, because right now I barely do. My name is Mordecai, and this is my tale of two wastelands.
Hello, and welcome back to some more Tale of Two Wastelands with Mordecai. We are going to do a lot of different things today. For starters, we should go report to Colin that the lady he sent us after, Silver, is not going to give him all of his money back. Maybe we can just pay him off anyways. I'm pretty sure, though, if I recall correctly, he charges you more every time you talk to him. So, you know, just typical scumbag behavior, but I kind of forgot to do this last time, so we'll do it right now. You can, of course, steal the information from him.
Welcome to Moriarty's saloon. And back he comes. So, are you just thirsty? Or are you ready to pay me fee? Dear Dad's not going to find himself.
I did your stupid favor. Now can you tell me where my father is? I took care of Silver for you.
Good. I hope she got what she deserved.
I did your favor. Can you tell me where he is?
You took care of our little lost lamb, eh? I knew I could count on you. How about you just hand over 100 caps and we'll call it even?
Sure.
Well, that wasn't so difficult, was it? Your dad came through here all right. Didn't stay long, though. Said he had some important business to attend to and headed off to the city. Something to do with Galaxy News Radio. Guess that'd be the place for you to start. Good hunting, and thanks for the caps.
No problemo.
Careful in DC now. Those super mutants can be a prickly bunch.
So, super mutants. I don't feel like we can take on super mutants right now, you know? We're kind of struggling to take down raiders effectively. Part of the problem is we don't have a lot of ammo for our guns. So when they run out, and then we're just kind of screwed. And our guns are in horrible condition, like our assault rifle here. So what we can do is get more work from Moira here. But we can also try to sell some stuff. We could sell the laser pistol. It's pretty good. You get increased crit chance, but we're basically out of ammo with it, and it's basically busted. I think we're just gonna sell it. I already went ahead and sold most of our drugs, so we can't make any money doing that. Yeah, I guess I kind of sold everything. What we can do is sell some of this ammo, because ammo has weight, and I kind of forgot about that. But it is part of the hardcore mode, so yeah, you know, any gun we're not using or don't plan on using, we should sell the ammo for. But yeah, Moira doesn't really have a lot of good ammo reserves for us, which is unfortunate. She can repair our stuff, though. Let's see what she can do here. So she can repair up our hunting rifle. That seems very much worth it. We can't actually afford her to repair our assault rifle. That's unfortunate. We'll do the pistol and the hunting rifle, though. I feel like that's worth it. Let me hotkey stuff for a moment here. So this is what we're going to roll with: the assault rifle, hunting rifle, and 10mm. We're gonna run into ammo issues, but I hope we can scavenge enough when we're going through wherever we're going to. I think we're gonna do more of Moira's quest, though.
What's up? Anything interesting out there in the wild wasteland?
No. I'm ready to continue research on the first chapter.
I still need to study a living specimen with radiation poisoning. I need someone to research how to travel through a minefield.
And that'll cover the first section of the book. Which strikes your fancy?
All right, we can do the radiation one. It's pretty easy to do.
Well, that's what I need your help for, isn't it? I know lots about it from books, but I never seem to get a live example. Not for long, anyway. So I need you to get a bit of radiation poisoning, so I can study its effects. Oh, not a deadly dose, of course. I can fix you up before that.
Of course, of course. What are you going to do to make me getting irradiated worthwhile?
Oh, don't worry so much about it. I'll be here waiting with a nice tall glass of rad-cleansing Brahmin milk for you when you get back. Well, mostly just a whole lot of Rad-X and Rad-Away. And maybe even a more reliable way to get rid of radiation. Assuming it works, of course.
Of course, of course. All right, we can do that.
Okay.
Actually,
Oh, you're a peach. Or at least some sort of hardy fruit that grows in the savagely irradiated mockery of agriculture we have nowadays. Now, 200 rads should be enough for basic sickness. But if you can get 600 or more rads, my test will be even more accurate. Just make sure you can get back here, and I'll see to it that you're well taken care of.
okay, that was weird. The only reason I didn't read that dialogue option because I didn't think it would actually work, since we didn't meet the actual like skill requirement for it. That's strange. But yeah, let's drink some nuke water. It will fill our thirst bar. That's a little helpful there. It's also healing us. All right. How much do we gotta drink? Even more? Perfect. I love the taste of nuke water in the morning. I think it starts to lower some of your skills.
Were you just kidding?
Or some of your special stats, right? -1 strength, -1 endurance, -1 agility. So we have 0 in some of our stats. Beautiful. Are we close to leveling up? Not really. Wasteland Survival Guide by itself doesn't give you a lot of XP because it's a bunch of short
feeling
missions.
A bit under the weather, or a bit over the Geiger counter.
But we should get something from this. I'm about as irradiated as I can get without burning a hole in the floor.
I can tell you're positively glowing. Now, just hold on and try not to move. Tell me how it feels, and I'll get you fixed right up.
I feel about as bad as you look. Just do your examination and fix me up, please. Yeah, so I think I said this last time, or maybe I didn't. Because all of our special stats are so low, we can't actually give decent answers to her questions. And I've never had that problem before. Usually my character has pretty high intelligence or strength or something, so you can do that. I think it changes the outcome of the book. Like if you give her a bunch of shitty answers, I think the book sucks. And it changes the perk, or maybe you don't even get a perk. We'll have to see. Do your examination.
You're a mighty lucky one, you know that? At this state, most people'd have trouble standing up, much less walking over here. Now, let me take a few notes, and I'll handle that nasty radiation with a bit of my own homemade Radcure concoction. I've never had a chance to test it out on someone so heavily dosed, but I'm sure it'll work out fine. Exciting, isn't it?
That's one way to put it.
Okay, a little Brahmin milk, a couple magnets, and maybe a few happy thoughts. Well, you're alive! Oh, that's the good news. But there was a little side effect. A teeny tiny, mutation. But it seems to be benign, at least. Here, take a few radiation chems as my little way of saying, I'm sorry I twisted your DNA like a kitten with a ball of yarn.
Now when you suffer from advanced radiation poisoning, crippled limbs automatically regenerate. This perk isn't very good. Advanced radiation poisoning, you usually never reach that point unless you're doing it deliberately. But, you know, we'll keep it in mind. There's some other perks that help you with radiation, or I think one that lets you heal in radiation, like a ghoul. So, you know, you could go the full build for it. There's just not a lot of radiation in these games. Usually the most radiated places, they'll kill you so fast that you can't really do anything anyways, so. Let's finish up the chapter with that landmine research.
Landmines are one of the few dangers out there that you can profit from. Disarm one before it blows, and you can sell it for plenty of caps. I've heard stories about a ghost town that's just full of mines. Traders just call the place Minefield. Sounds like the place for some field work. Get in there, get back, and tell me all about it. And could you bring back a mine for my studies?
I'm off to Minefield. Wish me luck.
Oh, don't worry. No one ever goes there because they say it's a ghost town. And since ghosts don't exist, you can just focus on the landmines. I hear there's a playground in the middle of town. Reach that point and come back, and I'm sure you'll have some stories to tell.
Okay, so this is a really good one for us. You can make a ton of money off of landmines, picking them up, and there's like 50 landmines there, something crazy. And I think you get a little bit of XP every time you disarm one. So we're gonna try to grab them all, or at least most of them. Let's drop some stuff off in our limitless suitcase here. I'm gonna drop off these mines and like most of these grenades. I don't think we're gonna need that many. All right, so Minefield, where's Minefield? It's pretty far north. We can start from the school. I don't think the raiders have respawned. I hope not. They totally have. How are you back already? I swear enemies respawn after like 8 hours. Okay, well, we don't need to tango with them again. I guess we could for the XP, but yeah, we gotta make this ammo last. And the minefield is very far, and there's a good chance there are some horrific enemies on the way, so. All right. Let's go this way. I think there's some good random loot you can find in that ruin over there. Is there anything in this? Binoculars, huh? Can we actually pick them up? Doesn't look like it. That's weird. Binoculars are a thing in Fallout New Vegas. I figured it was added there by TTW, but I guess not. Yeah, I think there's like some food or Radaway or something over here. What is that? Yeah, Radix. There you go. I don't know if that's worth walking all the way over here for. Yeah, you get a little rads maybe when you go swimming, but it's just never a problem. Especially in New Vegas, because you can actually drink most of the water in New Vegas. You can eventually once you finish the main quest in Fallout 3, but you know, we're not even close. We're doing side stuff. You know, now that we kind of know where Dad is, and we've basically been told how dangerous DC is, I don't think Mordecai would just bolt there to try to find his dad. I do think we're gonna die to a freaking mole rat though. Okay. I was not expecting to die to that. Okay, so I reloaded back and there's just a random guy.
I'm off duty. Come back when, what the hell? Let's just get it over with. I'm Dr. Banfield. What do you need?
Who are you? Why are you over here? Why do you work for Tenpenny Tower? And we can't even ask. Oh, whatever. All right. He's, I don't know what he's doing, but he's all the way over here. He got lost on the way, I guess. Okay, well, give me a moment to get back to the mole rat. I can't believe those raiders already respawned. Maybe I will mess with the respawn settings. That's kind of crazy. There's no way it's been more than like a day. And we got their attention. That's not good. Maybe we'll go this direction instead. So I'll just keep you here. We're gonna take a little bit of rads. Not that big of a deal. Yeah, I like when games don't respawn enemies. I mean, it's okay sometimes, but to me, it's more rewarding as a player to have wiped out the inhabitants of a cave and not have to worry about that cave ever again. And it'd be one thing if it was like a month later, okay, but it's like 6 hours later. The raiders are back. I guess it's so you can always go back there to fight them, but who does that? All right, mole rat, you're not gonna win this time. Saw you coming from a mile away. Yeah, we gotta be real careful what we run into. If we're dying to mole rats like that, it does not bode well. So this is actually a really good place to come to if you have decent lockpick skill. I think there's like 4 or 5 safes here you can pick. I don't know if we're gonna be able to pick any of them. Nope, that's an average lock. We're taking a lot of rads. Thought I saw something moving. Yes. Nice. Could be some magazines here for us. I don't know if any of these safes are going to be very easy locked, though. That is a skill I would love to get up sooner rather than later, but we need to find skill books for it, is lockpicking. Just a good skill to have. Lots of safes in this game. Usually worth picking. I can't remember. I might have a mod that tweaks the loot inside of them. So depending on how hard the lock is, you get better loot. I feel like I got that. That sounds like something I would get it. Because normally in Bethesda games, you pick very hard locks and you get like 3 caps and a stick of gum. Okay, something spotted us. Oh, hello. All right. Do we have the marksman skill to hit this raider? I don't feel like we do, but I'm gonna try. Oh, I got him. Oh, nice. I headshot him too. Who needs gun skill? You just neglect it forever. There's more raiders up here. I feel like some of them have grenades as well. Oh, this guy had grenades. Maybe we killed the one with grenades. Thought there were more. We in the clear? Maybe. Oh, I see another one. We hit her. Just didn't deal any damage. Alright, got her down. There's another one coming. Oh, at least they all just have melee weapons. That's good for me. Not when he charges like that. Die. Die. About to level up again. That's good. We'll probably get the XP from picking up mines. Like I said, there's like 50 mines, and if you pick them up, you get a little bit of XP each time, so. And like Moira said, they're worth quite a bit. And there are a bunch of houses in there you can loot. Okay, I think, yeah, there's some bloat flies over here. There's a bunch of houses in the place we're going to that you can go inside of. And I think there is a gun skill book in there. So that's worth grabbing. So we can actually level up and get some gun skill. So we can hit. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I cannot hit anything. Where are you going? I swear, dude, we can't hit anything. There we go, jeez. 1 XP, that's crazy. They're basically not even worth the bullets. Okay, we're getting close to Minefield. So this is a pretty good spot to get some Nuka-Cola Quantums. There is a BB gun here. Should we use it? I don't want to use like our good ammo. And you can shoot off those bottles up there. Well, someone who's actually good with guns can shoot them off. Oh my gosh. There we go. And you can grab them. I think you have to pick this lock though. Yep, we cannot pick that. All right. Let's drop the BB gun and the ammo on the ground. I don't really want it. Well, I guess we'll take the BBs. Sometimes it's not good to leave loot everywhere. That can bloat up your save file. We don't want to give this game any excuse to start crashing on us. Fallout 3 and New Vegas and the engine they're built in is a lot like Oblivion's, because it basically is Oblivion's, where it's always looking for an excuse to crash on you, so don't give it one. I have, the stability mods, but this is still that same engine. I had stability mods for Oblivion too, and it eventually crapped its pants. Okay. So that is one thing here you gotta worry about. There's a guy up there, right there, who will shoot at cars as you pass them. And cars will kill you, of course. We're gonna go into some of these houses as long as they're not too hard of lock. This is very easy. Some of these have skill books in them. And pre-war books, which are worth grabbing. A bunch of food we don't really want. This house that we can't break into, and we won't be able to for a long time. Swear, yeah, tumblers today? Is that a lockpicking magazine or a lockpicking book? I kind of forget. Okay, so it's a lockpicking. So we could level up lockpicking now. That's good. That's a good one. In here now. Ooh, purified water. Nice. Yeah, there's also safes in most of these houses, but do not have the skill. Even if we leveled up, we wouldn't have enough skill in it. I think you need 25 to be able to pick those, so not a lot we can do in here. Most of the houses might be that way. Okay, you gotta grab them really quick, because I think there's a chance they like instantly detonate. That guy's gonna shoot, right? He is standing up. I think he knows we're here. Yep. He just stepped up. Yep. Okay, well, if you're gonna shoot that car, I'm just gonna back way up. Sucks because we lose some of the mines when that happens, but I don't know what else you could do about that other than just kill him from far away. I mean, he didn't even technically detect us. I think he just starts shooting cars. All right, we're gonna go around the perimeter here and grab some mines. Gotta be so fast. Otherwise you get your freaking legs blown off. Okay. Any other mines I'm not seeing? Yes. I won't keep you here for me picking up 50 million mines, but you know, it could be entertaining if it blows up on me. Is there any more mines that I'm not seeing? Yes. So now that we know there's a shooter up there, we can loop around here and I think get around the majority of the cars he's gonna blow up. Yeah, you get 5 XP per mine, not too bad. All right, well, he kind of already knows we're here, so we don't really need to sneak. He does have a sniper rifle. Now that would be very, very handy for us if we can get some ammo for it. Sniper rifle is very powerful in this game. I think it's pretty busted though. The one he drops. Can we get through here? No, okay. He might try to chase us out. I don't think he can step on those landmines though, so. Yeah, we gotta drop in. Where are you? Can we shoot you from here? Yeah, you're right there. Gotta be careful. He has a sniper, so he can kill you a lot faster than we can kill him. Okay. I think if we go this way and pick up this mine and this mine. Okay. Assault rifle time. Let's hope the gun doesn't break on us. Oh crap. I'm not prepared.
Damn!
Shot the gun out of his hand, which is good. It means it's broken now, so we can't use it, but now he can't shoot us. There you go, not bad. Ridgefield Gate Key. That might open some stuff here. All right. This guy is actually an escaped slave that you can capture for the slavers of Paradise Falls. But I've never done that because I always come to Minefield first and he just automatically attacks you, so you kill him. But yeah, you do make a little bit of money off it. There are some 308 rounds. That one is too hard of a lock for us. All right, now that the big threat is gone, we can just worry about all these mines. Actually, I think the mines are a little bit scarier. Yes, exactly. I feel like sometimes they just instantly detonate. They don't even give you a chance. Oh my gosh. Gotta be quick, gotta be quick. All right, we got it. Nope, can't get that one though. Stupid mines. Oh no, the death toll's going up already at 9. I swear some of these mines detonate instantly. Okay, we got that one. This one's like at like an angle, so it's hard to grab. Okay, all right. No. How do you get this mine, dude? Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe we gotta come from a different angle. It's like hard to grab it from that way. Let's go this way. We'll try a different avenue. Like this one. Gotcha. Okay. There's a mine right here. Yes. This is intense. This is like the most stressful part about the entire game. Picking up mines at Minefield. Is there anything in that mailbox? No. Can we grab this one? Yes. And this one? And that one? Okay, all right, we're doing good. Nope. We have so many deaths. This is why I will never do a permadeath run, because this is how it would end for us. I'd be like, well, that's the series. We died to a random mine. Okay. Can we get this one? Yes. Perfect. So, yes, we should be able to go into these houses now with the key we got off of him. Some pretty good loot. Definitely worth coming here. And not just for the mines. 32. I swear there's a... Oh yeah, there's a safe here, but we can't get in. 32 rifle, that could be good to help repair our stuff. All right, anything upstairs? A fist book, unarmed book. Not very good, but we'll take it. We might try to level up unarmed one day, who knows? Okay, 2 pre-war books, nice. And some more medicine. Perfect. All right, let's try to grab these mines. Can we get this one? This one's the bane of my existence. Yes, we got it from this angle. And I stepped on one right next to it. They're hard to see, like, they did a really good job. Yes, there's a mine right there. That's the one I just stepped on. All right, grab it. How many deaths are we at now? 17. Wow, we really racking up the deaths. We were doing so well, too. We had like 2. Only 2. Now we're at like 8 times that. Almost 9 times that. Okay, any more mines? Yes. Of course, you can just shoot the mines, but then you don't get the mines. So why would you ever do that? Another house for us. Some more pretty decent loot. Another pre-war book. And another safe we cannot break into. DC Journal of Internal Medicine. So that is a medicine skill book. So we could level up medicine now. I think medicine, there's a lot of skill checks for it, especially in New Vegas. And then I think it affects how much your doctor's bag and stim packs heal for. So pretty good skill to invest in. This is just going to be a death compilation video. I don't know. I swear some mines detonate faster than other ones. Like there's like a random chance of how fast it detonates. Oh my gosh, I can't get this one. Can I not actually grab this? Like, is it halfway in the ground? Yeah, I can't even get it. All right, we're gonna shoot this one. It's pissing me off. Wait, can you not shoot mines? Or am I just missing every time? I don't know. Oh my gosh. Man, screw that mine. I can't shoot it and I can't pick it up. Can we pick up this mine? No. I swear on my life, you can't actually pick up this mine. It's not giving me the like button prompt to pick it up. Rigged against me. Oh my gosh. Okay, so with 100% certainty, you cannot pick up these mines over here. I don't know if my game is glitched out from reloading so many times or what, but I can't pick up those mines. So it's not just me. That's really annoying. We can pick up these ones just fine, but not those ones. I don't know why the game would do that. And I swear it's legitimately bugged. Like, I turned on God mode and walked up to it, and the prompt never turned on at all, so I think those mines are bugged. This one was just me not being fast enough, but I can still pick it up. That little prompt shows up. Some bull crap, dude. 35 deaths, I don't know if those are all justifiable. I wonder if those ones can't be picked up because they're part of the ones that he shoots at when you're next to the car. So maybe that's why. They're like scripted mines or something? I don't know, I've never seen that. I swear you could always pick them up. All right, well, our death counter continues to grow. At least something is growing here. I think we've blown off our legs about 80 times now. 81 times. Gosh dang, dude. Like I said, this is the most stressful part of the entire freaking game. Okay. All right. Oh, there's another one. Get it? Yes. All right. Let's go check this house out before I have a heart attack. Yeah, I think there's a bunch of rad roaches in this one. We could switch to a melee weapon to conserve on ammo here. But we don't have a melee weapon. We could switch the shotgun. Yeah, let's do that. Who cares about shotgun ammo? Until we find like an actual good shotgun. Wow, that didn't kill you? That's crazy. This shotgun sucks. Ragnak the Barbarian book. Yeah, look how many skill books are in this like little town here. Might be the most in the entire game in one location. I mean, I know they're all separate houses, but they're, you know, it's all the same town. Another safe we cannot possibly hope to get into. Nope, easy locked. Well, at least we know if we ever get our lock skill up to 25, we can come here and get a bunch of probably decent stuff. Okay, so I think that's a mine right there. That's what I think. I didn't even see it. I think there's only one other house we haven't been in here. Or have we been in all of them? Yeah, we might have been in all of them. There's still a few mines floating around. I'll just bring you back in when I'm done grabbing mines here. You don't need to see my failures any more than you already have. All right, we leave the minefield with 48 deaths. But how many mines did we get? 47. That's worth it. That's like one mine for every death. You could take off 20 of those deaths, though, in my opinion, because those 5 mines or so around the front, you legitimately cannot pick them up. As much as I tried, we could not pick them up. I guess we're gonna wait around until it opens. We don't actually have a bed.
How are those hot little potatoes? Because, you know, they're on the ground. like potatoes, and hot because they, explode. Anyway, what's up?
I got through Minefield alive, and I even brought you a present.
My very own landmine! Oh, just what I've always wanted. Well, always since I sent you out on this anyway. Now, tell me all about it. What was it like going through there? What's it like disarming a landmine?
Well, I had my legs blown off 47 times. The whole place is a death trap.
Lots of places are nowadays. Good work staying alive in tough conditions. It'll be a great example for the book.
Yeah.
I know you may not want to see any more explosives for a while, but obviously you know your way around them.
That's
I have
me.
a couple rainy day toys of mine. And looking at this landmine, it gives me an idea. It's a terrible device that does terrible things, of course. But it's easy to make your own, too.
That completes the first chapter's tasks, then?
Yup, you've done a great job. I just need to add in the section on how to cook rat, and this chapter's done. Here, for your services, I've saved up quite a few stim packs. Of course, you may need them. We still got 2 more chapters to go.
Oh boy, I'm ready to start the next chapter.
The second chapter is going to be a bit trickier, I think. It'll cover how to handle creatures out there, for better or worse. For example, repelling mole rats, learning about mirelurks, and when all else fails, how to handle being injured. So let's buckle down and get to work on this chapter. What's first?
Okay. These quests are actually pretty difficult. Let's do the injury one since it's the easiest, I think.
Well, I never get to study anyone who's severely injured. Not without them crying to be fixed right away or trying to bleed out and all that.
How
But
inconsiderate.
obviously, you can handle a lot of abuse.
Can
So
I?
if I'm ever going to find a good example of human anatomy and injury resistance, it'd be you. Next time you get badly injured, return here so I can examine you before I heal you up. I mean, you're going to get yourself hurt anyway, right?
It's true. All right. Time to let someone tear me a new asshole for science.
Wow, what a great research assistant you are. I mean, really, that's dedication. Demonstrating how to withstand pain by getting injured? Wow. When you're ready, come back here with some serious injuries, maybe a crippled limb or 2, and I'll take notes and fix you up. I'll be waiting here with plenty of bandages for you, so don't worry. Just go get horribly injured. Oh, and be careful.
Okay. So the way I always did this, I don't know if we're going to be able to do it as Mordecai because we don't have a lot of health. So you can like chuck a grenade on the ground, and as long as you're not too close, it'll cripple you. It won't kill you. Oh. Watch out, children. Now we want to be close. Okay, that's too far. Gotta be closer. There we go. Now we're on death's door. I think you want to be injured as well, like crippled, like we are.
There. Well, how do you feel?
This really hurts, you know?
Oh, I know it does, dear, but it's for a good cause. Try not to squirm so much while I take notes. Now, how would you describe the pain you're feeling? Any advice for how to keep it from being overwhelming? And remember, this is for posterity.
The adrenaline helps, so does the fear of death. There's a lot of both. My only solace is thinking about inflicting this pain on people like you. We'll do the adrenaline helps.
Ah, yes, that makes a lot of sense. And it does help when you're sewing up wounds and setting bones, too. That seems like it'd be tough to do alone. Luckily, I'm here to patch you up. Now, hold still and quit fidgeting. Ugh, how can you be walking around like this? Okay, I even stitched a little smiley face in you to keep up your spirits. It's kind of hard to see from your side, though. Here, take this environment suit of mine. It will help with medical tasks, and it should help prevent the effects of exposure, too.
All right, more research.
There's a sort of mole rat repellent I've developed. I need it to be tested on a few mole rats before I can say it's a success. There's a lot we don't know about mirelurks and how intelligent and dangerous they are. That definitely deserves research. And that should be it for the second chapter.
Okay, so the Mirelurk one is going to be difficult because you kind of need to be a little sneaky, if I recall correctly. The mole rat one, you just have to go kill mole rats with a stick. Not too hard, we can do that.
Mole rats can burrow into almost anything and cause a lot of trouble. So I figured I'd make a chemical repellent stick for people to shoo them off. But I need it to be tested before I put the recipe to paper in the guide. So I need you to find some mole rats and test it out a bit.
All right, I'll test it.
It'll be easy. One tap with the applicator and it overwhelms their senses with a sort of feel-bad sensation. Then they're gone before you know it. You could test it out on just a few mole ratties, but for real testing, try it on 10 or more. There should be plenty in the tepid sewers downtown.
Yeah, so that's actually one way to get to DC. I think the tepid sewers will lead you pretty close to it. Okay. We can do that. Before we do that, though, let's sell some of these landmines we just picked up, because we don't need that many, believe it or not. Landmines are really good. If you know an enemy is going to come down a hallway, you can deal a lot of damage with them, but I don't feel like we need that
Good
many.
hunting.
We could try to get our sniper rifle repaired. I don't know if it'll cost too much, though. Sniper rifle, 400 caps. Or we could repair the assault rifle. I feel like both of these are worth doing. Let's do the sniper rifle and then sell her some more junk we picked up. All right, so we got 17 shots with the sniper rifle. Where do we want to put that? Here? No, that looks funky. Don't really want to holster a sniper rifle in my pocket. Kind of feel like our holstering mod is not doing what it's doing. Our only weapon is that pistol. What the heck? Yes, our holster mod is not working. Wow, that didn't take long to completely break. There we go, now it's working, even if our hunting rifle is holstered on the side. But we did level up here, so let's do that before I forget. What books do we have? So we could do medicine, we could do explosives, we could do barter, or we can do lockpick. I'm thinking lockpick. That's just a good skill to have. So let's level up. Level 4, right? Yes, nice. Gonna put everything in the lockpick. And unfortunately, even though we are level 4, our intelligence isn't high enough to pick good perks with it. So we have to take another intense training. Next level, we'll be able to take educated, which will help immensely. That's good for us. And we're getting just more skill points in general from having a high intellect. All right, let's go smack some mole rats. So you can go all the way over here towards DC and find mole rats. You can also, I think, find mole rats just around Megaton. I don't know if it's enough, but there are some. And I want to come this way anyways because there is a sniper rifle over here that we could have grabbed a long time ago, but we'll grab it now. We can always use it to repair our own. Gotta be careful. Don't want the mole rats to freaking hit us. This is a pretty good weapon. It 2 shots every single mole rat in the game. But mole rats aren't that hard to kill, so I don't know if it's ever actually worth bringing with you. Also, I don't remember where the hollowed out rock is. Actually, it's this right here. Nope, there's more mole rats. Yeah, right there. Oh my gosh. They deal so much damage. Especially when you're meleeing them, you can't just shoot them from a mile away. Okay. Yes. Stim pack, some ammo, a stealth boy, a decent sniper rifle, and a note. What does the note say? S. Here's the stuff you wanted. If anyone asks where you got it, say it was a gift from your grandma. Happy hunting, E. Now, I always wondered, is that a note from pre-war or post-war, post-apocalypse? I don't know if the game ever tells you who those people are or if there are any hints. But before we end the video, let's test out our new sniper rifle on this dog. There you go. Kind of a waste, but sniper rifle is super good. You can use this gun for the rest of the game and be pretty effective with it. I think it might even be stronger in New Vegas. Is there anything here? Some sniper rifle ammo, that's pretty good. But I am going to end the video there for today. Next time we will continue the Wastelands survival guide. We'll head sort of towards DC. If I'm feeling confident, we might go and try to find Galaxy News Radio, or we could just do some random side stuff. We might go into some dungeons. I'm still pretty open to what we do next. Mordecai is trying to find his father, but he also knows, just being out here for a couple days, how dangerous the freaking wasteland is. And if DC is as bad as they say it is, we're not going to stand a chance unless we get some more levels under our belt. Anyways, if you have made it this far, consider liking, subscribing, or hyping up the video if you have not already, as it does help the channel immensely. Other than that though, thank you for watching, and peace out.